back, everybody, to the Wave of the World podcast. My podcast serves as entertainment as well as worldly insight into the lives of everyday people creating their own narratives. We discuss various topics ranging from current news topics to personal one-on-one interviews because we all have some interesting friends and I feel like everybody's story needs to be shared and I'm ready to hear yours. As usual, I'm your host, Jacob Bodega, and today with me I have my good longtime friend from
first-time podcaster
from the knee high, Mr. Benji Smith, Benjamin, if you will.
Oh no, not Benjamin. Benji's just fine.
Thank you for being on the podcast. I really do appreciate it. Benji is my longtime friend. We've known each other since we were like 12 years old. We grew up playing baseball together with each other, and I like what he's doing. I like the visionary mindset that he has and where he's going. So if you don't mind, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Let the people know who you are, like what you're getting into, and like what inspired you to follow that path.
Okay. You want me to answer all those right now?
No,
Okay.
One at a time.
Okay.
So, tell people what you do and why you do it.
Well, I just got into filming, videography. I just saw how much people were charging people, honestly, and how much I got charged asking for videos. Not by everybody, but some people, and I just was like, well, if people are getting charged that much to do it, I might as well try it, because I wanted to I kind of want to help manage artists, or, just run a record label and own a couple of different things, but you gotta be multi-dimensional, really.
Okay.
And so that's videography can help you with a lot of things. It can you can do a lot with it, and it's interesting.
Is there anybody that you personally look up to in the whether it be in the artist space or like the creative director space that you'd like dream to work with, or like you really like their work?
I think the film just came, or filming people and shooting just came it all came kind of fast. Like, I just kind of got into it, so I haven't really looked into like who's, of course you hear of Cole Bennett and of if you watch YouTube videos.
That's why I'm asking you.
You don't know who Cole Bennett is?
No.
Bro, you've seen some Cole Bennett videos. Lyrical Lemonade?
Huh?
Lyrical Lemonade?
No.
You never heard of Lyrical Lemonade? Or you're out of the loop.
Podcasting,
you need to know that.
It's not my. I don't know. I just have.
He's just done music with, literally everybody. I guess, like, anywhere between Kevin Gates to Lil Yachty to, just a lot of people that I figured you would listen to. Okay, but anyways, Cole Bennett is a director. He has Lyrical Lemonade. And I just know, he's just a big deal, so that's why I used him. But there's no one that I would say look up to, because it's so fresh. Not because I don't look up into anybody, but it's just so fresh, and I haven't done my research on like all the different people. Because some people are just content creators. Some people are just some people direct. Like, still haven't figured out my lane. Like, if I want to do movies, if I just want to keep doing the content that I'm doing with the 50 free videos.
Yep, he's doing 50 free for everybody on YouTube, Patreon, wherever you're listening to this podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. He's doing 50 free videos. You can go find him. I'll put his little link down there.
It's @Benji Smith _, and I'm just doing if you have products, if you have a music song, if you have a business that you want to like commercial / promo video for, I'm just doing 50 free videos to do get a demo reel and just try to get some good footage out there. Really, because I would rather do free videos for, like you said, you have friends that are very talented and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to do videos for them, get a demo reel, and then see what happens from there.
So with all of that being said, I know you already spoke on like how you don't really have or haven't found your lane yet. Where do you see yourself going in the next 5 years once you figure it out?
I think the first thing is figuring it out. So that's and right now it's just the 50 free videos is also to do know my camera, know like get better with the technical skills and stuff like that, because I'm still in that learning phase of this. And that's why I think I can't, I don't want to, even if I could get $500 for a video, just to do a video, I don't want to just do that. I want to be able to put my touch to it, and that's what I'm finding right now is like, how can I separate myself from other people? Because like I said, there's plenty of content creators, plenty of, if I want to go into that directing route, shooting TV shows or movies, there's plenty of people who do it. So you have to have your own style. You have to know the basics to understand how to get to like, what you want to do and how to add your little touch to it. Because I think that's why I'm doing it, is because I wanted a creative output. I guess that's to answer your first question.
Okay.
I never felt like I was much of a creative person. And so I tried, making beats and doing some other things, writing a little bit, but it's just nothing really hit for me that kind of had the video stuff has. And so I'm just going to find my niche, find my style, put it into it, and then just see where it takes me.
Right. The riches are in the niches. I stole that from the Bigger Pockets podcast, but it's 100% true, because you obviously like learn the skills and the techniques like while you're going through everything, but what separates you from anybody else is like finding that pocket and like staying in that pocket. But I'm excited to see wherever it goes. So.
Appreciate that.
With that, we gonna jump right into today's topics. What do you want to start out with? I already showed you the list.
Yeah, we can go from down. They're all interesting.
I think we're gonna start with the President of the United States. So, if you haven't seen the video, I'll try to link it here. I'll at least put like a series of pictures up. But Joe Biden. Oh, Joseph. This man fell up some steps. Oldest president ever. He is 78 years old. He fell up some steps and claimed that it was windy. But you fell 3 times, bro.
It was windy. No, he when you hit that little jog up the steps, we've all done it. We all hit the little jog, and then like one foot gets caught, and you just
the other foot gets caught.
You fall. Like it happens to the best of us.
And those the presidential jets, they have the carpeted rugs or the carpeted steps up to the plane. It ain't just the regular concrete.
No.
Joe's okay. He's doing fine. But
I just want to know why they have that many steps for a 78-year-old.
The memes are already happening. I've seen people post him on NBA courts.
Yeah.
I've seen him being posted on soccer fields. He's already been put on ice skates. I'm sorry, this is just what happens whenever you're the president. Joe's okay, but I just wanted to take some time because the rest of the news topics are disgusting. First of all, be careful out there. I know y'all are all trying to make money. And sometimes you may need more than money, but this DoorDash driver reportedly asked for, the fellatio, if you will, in exchange for sex. And I already told y'all about the woman that was, there was I don't know if you've heard it already, but there was a woman who did something to a man while he was trying to rob a fast food restaurant.
What do you mean do something? He was doing some fellatio? Some fellatio?
She fellatied him.
While he was
while he was robbing, somebody else called the cops.
Did she work there?
Yes.
And so she was just like, maybe that she thought that was gonna keep her alive?
He got arrested and she's still alive, so.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah. Did he not leave? I guess he didn't. I guess the police got there before he left. Anyway. Before she finished.
The DoorDash guy, the person who he asked the sexual favor for doesn't feel comfortable now because he has her phone number and address, which I think the companies like Uber Eats and Postmates and DoorDash, they need to like separate your phone number from
Like have a text app or something.
Like
for
have
it?
a text within the app. Like Airbnb, whenever you book the Airbnb, you message people through Airbnb.
Yeah, I think
With Toro, you message people through Toro. Why do you have to text me personally?
Yeah. I mean, you would never think about that until something like this happens, or at least I wouldn't.
Yeah. The company DoorDash, they came out with a statement saying this is inappropriate and unacceptable behavior and is never tolerated on the DoorDash platform. The dasher involved was immediately deactivated and we've been in contact with the customer to offer support. I guess she didn't get her food. They didn't say that. That's my insert. We sincerely regret that this incident fell short of the experience we strive to provide every day. Maybe they should look to provide some other experiences.
Apparently some money's going for it. Quavo reportedly didn't repo Saweetie's, is that how you say it? Saweetie. See, I never got it right. Her Bentley, which I guess, I don't know. I think he did.
I think it was a gift. That man dropped so much money on this woman who I'm not here to judge y'all's personal lives. 'Cause I don't know what it's like to have that much money and that much attention, but either way, I ain't Quavo. No, give me that back.
I mean, I don't know if I'm buying a car in the first place.
Right.
So, maybe if I got that much money, maybe.
No, not even that, because she wasn't even like they were together for like what 4 or 5 months, maybe.
Really, that's it?
I feel like it was, but I don't be in other people's business.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long they've been dating, but it feels like celebrity people dating go like it seems like a long time or like a short time.
Right. Which another on the opposite spectrum. This isn't on the docket, but I saw it earlier and I thought it would be interesting. So everybody now knows that Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan are dating. And Steve Harvey came out. He came out and said,
"Get rid of all."
Steve Harvey came out and praised his daughter for finding Michael B. Jordan. And reveals that he got rid of all. He got rid of all of her exes. My apologies.
What does that mean?
I'd love
like,
to know.
what does that mean? Got rid of all her exes.
Oh man. So there were rumors that Lori Harvey dated like Daddy Combs and his son Justin. Don't really know. I don't really care that much.
Which one was first? Because I mean, if she went from Justin to Diddy, that's kind of like upgrading.
That's kind of like sugar daddy, but it's like sugar family at that point. I'd love to know who was first because they were both in 2018, and then after, I feel like I'm glad she's with Michael now just because he just seems like a better guy. I don't know. Like, I don't know these people. But seeing her go from both Combs to Future, I was like, this girl just really don't care about herself. Because
she was just trying to have fun.
Diddy, he is notorious for signing artists to terrible deals. And making all of the money off the artists. I can only imagine when he's like in a relationship. And then we all know Future's story. Future he shoots everywhere.
Did you see that? Did you see the meme of where it's Quavo and Future's behind him? He's like, now hit send. Because it's about that tweet that he said. You're not the woman that I thought you were. So yeah, hits it.
I thought this was funny. It wasn't on the docket, but I passed by it earlier. But since we're already talking celebrities, yeah, I don't really have any thoughts on it. I don't really like talking about celebrities that much. I got my own life to live.
Right.
We're gonna do a more positive side since We've already been talking about, people doing the ice skating challenge, apparently. That's what I'm going to call it. Joe Biden falling off
No,
the
the ice skating. Ice skating.
So LeBron James has just become part owner of the Boston Red Sox. And first of all, there's not a lot of black people that have ownership. I think Magic Johnson, that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
That has ownership.
Like
His is the
state.
Dodgers, isn't it?
Right.
Well, I mean, Patrick Mahomes just got the
Oh, yeah, that's right. What team was it?
Kansas City Royals.
The Royals, okay.
Which, that's
but,
hard.
Well, still, that's like
hard.
just recently.
Yeah.
But either way, like the last episode, or not the last one with Selena, the one before that, I was talking about how Jay-Z had sold his share of, or he sold a bunch of shares of his liquor company called Ace of Spades. He sold it to LVHM, which is Louis Vuitton, Moet, and Hennessy.
Mm-hmm.
And that pushed him into the billionaire category.
And he sold Tidal.
Right. He sold
Tidal
Tidal to
shares.
Jack Dorsey.
Yeah. What
CEO
is that,
of
Coinbase?
Do what?
What did he sell? Who did he sell it to?
Jack Dorsey. He owns Twitter and he owns Square, the payment
Square
process.
app. That's what it is. Not Coinbase. Square app. Yeah.
Which they were just together by happenstance, like on vacation. From
Oh, really? Is that how that happened?
From Beyonce's check that she got for doing Homecoming. And just seeing them together, I just love that.
That's awesome.
But LeBron also owns stake in, I didn't know this, he also owns stake in a soccer club.
Waka Flocka owns a soccer club. That just popped into my head.
He also has a PhD. There's just a bunch of different...
Waka?
Yes.
Oh, that's believable. That's believable. Yeah, and then who else? It just slipped my head. That surprised me about Waka. I didn't know that.
Walker has a PhD. 2 Chainz had a 4.0 when he went to college and played basketball, but he chose Titty Boy.
Man, titty 2 necklace. LeBron, I think LeBron's just trying to get. He's definitely trying to own the NBA team.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. But in Boston, though, that's kind of, that's almost as petty as him posting the picture of him dunking over LaMelo earlier today or yesterday. LaMelo looking up to him now.
Imagine if LeBron got to play with Bronny and then own the team that Bronny played for.
That's believable. I can see that happening.
That would be crazy.
I mean, he did say he wants to play with Bronny. And I mean, at that point, if he's still going like he is, Bronny might just get a championship.
Oh, yeah, just off the strength of his dad.
I hope it's like number 7, just to go past Michael. I hope it's 7. But, that's because LeBron's the greatest player ever.
We're not doing this barbershop debate.
If we're going to talk about LeBron, I had to throw that in there.
This 23 on my ear, it's for Michael Jordan.
That's okay.
It'd be 24. They didn't have that at the shop. We're not going to do a Mount Rushmore this episode, but I did want to transition into...
Oh, damn, I forgot about that.
We're going to transition back to you. We're not going to do any more news topics. So, other than the 500, or not 550, sorry.
Well, that's a lot of free videos, buddy.
Other than the 50 videos, what else are you working on to get better at the videography thing?
Well, I took a, it's like a program that, the dude was on YouTube or advertising on YouTube. It's called Full-Time Filmmaker. And so when you get that, you get it for life. So I can always go back, and it has everything from what kind of camera to get to what's in the camera, what you need to know, how to shoot, how to do. He does a lot of cinematic videos, like content, stuff like that, and that's the kind of that's the kind of content I want to do, is more cinematic, movie type, TV show type stuff. So I just studied that. I getting a couple books on directing and stuff like that. I also like that a lot of the work is found by doing the videos. You know, like I'm gonna have something that happens that I need to fix, or not everything's gonna go perfect on any of the videos. You know, like it's just so whatever happens, I have to be ready to, you know, just figure it out basically. But I mean, with that being said, it's just that. I mean, there's the whole thing right there, and that's all I need. And then if I need to go do something else, you know, YouTube University has everything. So
YouTube University. That's how I found these mics. So that's how I didn't find these lights, but that's how I learned how to edit and everything.
Yeah, he does over that too. I mean, it's literally I think he was doing the thing. Well, I paid $600, but you know, they priced at $1,300, or you know, they always tell you what they could pay somebody, but for $600, and I saw him doing it later for $400. So I mean, if you got that and you're just interested in it as a hobby or something like that, you know, I would recommend it. The dude's, I mean, he's pretty cool on it.
I kind of meant to mention this at the beginning, or I probably already did, but me and Benji like played baseball together when growing up. We had a really good relationship. Obviously, he's here right now. I feel like there's something like in here that I just want to like pull out, just to like make it aware to everybody about basically networking. Like I'm doing the similar thing that Benji is doing, which is the reason why he's here, and the reason that I've had most of my friends on as guests, or anybody that's asked me as a guest, because these are the people that are listening, plus everybody else. Like, we're being listened to, I'll show you live, in UK, in Ireland, in Russia, in Germany, in India, in Australia, Vietnam, Singapore, Saudi Arabia, Canada, Japan, and in over, I'm pretty sure it's over 20 states in the US.
Word.
And I'm glad y'all listen. I'm happy y'all are here. Please continue to send my feedback to Wave of the World Podcast on Instagram, or shoot me an email, waveoftheworld19@gmail.com. If you want to sign up for the Patreon, you can do that, patreon.com/Wave of the World. If you want to buy any merchandise, jacobsbodega.com. Sorry, I had to plug myself. Back to you. With the networking thing, is there anybody that you like to work with?
As far as like shooting a video with, or just like shooting a video for? Like, are you talking about like if there's somebody that I could shoot a video for? It would probably be Russ.
Okay.
Russ would be pretty hard, but you know, I mean, it's hard to, you know, I can think of 5 people I would want to shoot videos for, but you know, I'm just not at that level yet. But I do want to get to that level, and when I get to that level, I want it to be, you know, I want people to just be like, hey, I have $5,000-$10,000 budget, and we just come up with something awesome. But I mean, yeah, like Russ. If Nipsey was still alive, I would definitely want to do one with Nipsey. I kind of want to shoot I want to be a part of a show or a movie with Bill Lawrence, who he's the one who made Scrubs. Mm-hmm. And then he also has 2 other TV shows. I don't know if he made these. I know he works on them for Ted Lasso, which is hilarious. You would like that. And then another one is called Firefly Lane. Yeah, I mean, I think definitely, I mean, Russ, and then him if I was looking at it as like a movie director type thing. Gotcha.
Are there any, like, just for the people out there that are listening and watching, are there any, like, is there anything specific that you want to shoot that maybe people can get in contact with you to do, regardless of like what type of video it
I mean, it doesn't matter. My first one was a wedding, then I did a music video, then I did a commercial / promo video for a barber. So all the first 3 have been very even, and then this next one I'm doing is for Stefan on elite training. It's for his workout. He works out, and he works out. He has elite hustle training. I think his thing is train like an athlete. So I'm gonna do that for him. So it's really, I mean, I just want to do a variety of it, so I can do so I can get, you know, all of it under my belt as far as like, because the wedding was cool. I liked it. I don't think I would do a lot of weddings, but you know, if the price is right, of course.
Everybody got a price.
And you know, if like a friend got married or something like that, and they were like, "Hey, like, do you mind shooting this video?" It would probably be like my gift to them or something like that, because I wouldn't want to charge a friend or anything like that. I mean, I would charge a friend. Don't get it wrong. I will charge my friends. But as far as the wedding thing, I'd be like, well, let me be your gift or whatever. But anyways, so it's really just, you know, whatever you want to do. If you have an idea and you want to be creative, I'm with it. It doesn't matter. If you like, somebody I was thinking about the other day. I don't know if he watches it, but you remember Tyler Hensley? Mm-hmm. I would love to shoot a like a comedy special with him, like 30 minutes or something like that, because I know he likes doing comedy and stuff like that. And I haven't even hit him up about it yet or anything like that, because you gotta find a space to do that, which I think I found a space. But so Tyler, if you do watch this, hit me up. Right. Yeah, it's whatever, and whatever anybody wants to do, it's just, you know, because the more versatile I get, you know, just the more things I can do. And like I said, I really do want to break into the TV movie kind of thing.
We talking spicy. So now we're going to move into a new segment that I've come up with. We're not doing Mount Rushmore today. My apologies. But we're going to do this thing. It's called the Final Four. In the theme of March Madness.
Oh, fancy.
I'm going to ask my guests the same 4 questions. They've read them, had time to think on them, and I'll just let them elaborate. So, first final question: what's one habit that you're trying to break?
I don't know about trying to break a habit, but maybe like replacing the habit with something better. Okay. So, because I don't think we break habits. So I was reading a book. And it was saying, don't try to break a habit, more of try to replace it with something that, like, if you get home and you watch TV, like, the first thing you do is watch TV. It's saying, like, maybe go on a walk and then watch, like, a thing of TV or something like that. So I'm really trying to turn, I guess, like, I'm trying to eat healthier. So the habit of not eating as much sugar and candy. So I'm trying to turn that into, like, fruit and stuff like that. Something that's still sweet, but it's also, like, you can eat as much as you want.
Yeah. Number 2, what is one thing that you've been struggling with this week? Or this week just started, so maybe the past week.
This is probably gonna be, you know, you'll have to deal with this your whole life, but reacting, or like instead of reacting to something that, you know, doesn't make you feel good or makes you mad or however it makes you feel, just like taking a second to gather your thoughts and be like, you know, I don't want to act this way. I don't want to react and say something that I don't really mean just
right.
because somebody said something to me or something made me mad. And yeah, I would say that.
Just acting out of anger and or like regretting
anger or any emotion, you know, not any emotion. It's just those things that will get you in trouble. You know, I'm not in trouble, but just those things that, like, you would be like, you know, I shouldn't have acted like that. Like, I know myself, I know my character, and that's just not something that I should have done. But, you know, we're all human, we all slip up, you know, we make mistakes.
Number 3, what's one embarrassing thing that happened to you this month or this year that started, so.
Man, I'm sure there's been a ton of things, man.
Just one. We only need one.
Oh, I can't even think of something, man. You try to forget the embarrassing things. Why we always look up when we're thinking? Like I'm looking into my brain or something.
Searching for.
It had to be something when I was working. So I did something goofy when I was working at the pawn shop. I really can't. I can't name something right now. It's just not in my head. I do embarrassing stuff though. Don't.
Yeah, don't get it. And the last question, what's one thing that you would tell your 15-year-old self looking back on your life now that you think you would be
that would have helped? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Me accepting something at 15 years old is not. Hey.
Because you know yourself better than anyone.
Damn.
you're the only one that you're the only one that knows what you were thinking back then.
Yeah. No, true. I would say be a better leader. I don't think I was I think I have the qualities to be a leader, but I don't think back then I was the best leader I could have been. You know, like even then, I don't even think I was a leader at all. I think I just kind of faded into the crowd more of, you know, because
like being more assertive. Or?
Not even assertive, just like being like to me, being a leader is not being afraid to do stuff on your own, and not being afraid to like go against. Like if everybody's doing this one thing, and like, you know, that might be fun at the moment, but you know this thing is going to help you as far as in like putting in more work or working harder at, let's use baseball practice or something like that as an example, working harder at that and being focused in that. I think that's like qualities of a leader, because they're going to get everybody else focused.
Right.
As far as not like that, I don't think I used I don't think I was I just think I could have been better. I think I could have been less or more open-minded. I think I would say be a leader that's more open-minded. You know, there's not just black and white. Life is gray.
There's more than one way to get to whatever end result.
Right. Just like we all learn a different way. And not, you know, there's some of us that learn the same way, but you know, one of a visual, or some people just like talking and stuff, like learning that way. So it's just be open-minded to other ways of being a leader, I would say.
Okay. I kind of have a follow-up question if you're down for it.
All right.
With that, I guess this is the final 4-A. Whenever you progress in your videography journey, do you see yourself like having a team, or just doing it by yourself so you can take on that leadership role?
I've never thought I didn't need a team. I think you need a team, and especially the goals that I have for myself and the standard, like everything I do, I want it to be great. You know, I don't want to do anything like spend too much time doing stuff like half-ass, I guess you would say. Right. So it's like now it's like if I do something, I want to do it to the best of the ability. I want to think how far it will go. Like I know you gotta stay, and I know you gotta stay like this is where I'm at right now. But I also like to think of like if this movie or if this videography stuff takes off, you know, I could be one of the biggest directors ever.
Right.
You know, that's something that is possible, and so I like to think like that. But I also, and that's gotten me in trouble before, because I don't stay to like where I am at that point, and I get frustrated because I'm not.
You're looking too far.
Right. So I like to think far, like what anything could become, but also stay where I'm at. So with the videography stuff, I definitely see myself with a team. It's just, you know, I want to have like a media company, because you can do different things with that. You can have a media company, and they can help people with podcasts. Like maybe they have like a little bit bigger audience, and they're like, hey, we want to help you with this podcast. Come here, we'll do your media stuff, and then, you know, figure out the business stuff too. And then also with that media company, you could just be a light rental or a camera rental if you have enough equipment. You know, there's just so much different stuff that you could do with that. Netflix was a media company first, and now they're the biggest thing ever. You know, not ever, but you know, pretty much.
So was Blockbuster.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a second to do my little plug, and then I want you to come up with just a closing statement, and then we'll
Okay.
As usual, I'm your host of the Wave of the World podcast, Jacob Bodega. If you'd like any of my merchandise, you can go to jacobsbodega.com to purchase your t-shirts and stickers. I'm working on a line of sweatsuits, sweatshirts, sweatshorts, hoodies, boonie,
swords,
beanies, and much more. If you're interested, you can go on the website now. It's live. You can order straight from there, or you can DM me personally at Wave of the World Podcast on Instagram, or Wave of the World Podcast on Facebook. Shop is there too. You can also support the Patreon. They're watching this live. If you'd like to join, you can join for as little as $2 a month. You get access to information early, you get discounts on merchandise, and depending on what you sign up for, you always get to see the lives, because I put the lives up for everybody. But yeah, that's all I got for me. Want to close this out?
Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm doing a 50 free videos. So hit my Instagram. It's our Twitter @_Benji Smith _. If you have a product, a business, if you're a personal trainer, a dentist, I'm doing one for my eye doctor. So if you have anything and you want to do, it's a free video. Everybody likes stuff that's free. Just hit me up, message me, and I will get to you when I can. And shout out to Jacob for 8,000 plays on his podcast. That's awesome.
Yes, sir. Thank you all so much for listening to another episode. Unfortunately, I will not be here next week, so the next episode will have to be on April the 8th. I'll see you all then. Patreon, I'll see y'all on probably April the 5th. Other than that, peace out. Go spread some love and positivity.
Yes, sir.